Hello, Nguyen. My name is Felix Bang, and me and my team will be presenting to you some suggestions that we feel that you can make through a digital transformation. This is part of our digital economy portfolio, and we will be mainly focusing on the retail aspect of your business. We understand that the shop you own is a franchise of a bigger company, but we hope that this can help you nonetheless. First of all, your shop is one of the most successful coffee shops in Sunway. We feel that your store is extremely user-friendly, especially towards students. Situated near Sunway University, Monash University, and Taylor's University, students who are looking for a quick cup of joe can easily access your store. Your menu also offers a wide variety of picks for students with different preferences, and might we add, all reasonably priced. And finally, the overall atmosphere and friendliness of the staff are so immaculate that students just can't help but visit your store over and over again. We found that these are the key success factors of your store. However, coffee shops are extremely common in Sunway, where multiple similar coffee outlets are spread out along the same alley, Sunway Pyramid, and so on. With this, your competition will be fierce and consumer loyalty will be hard to maintain. We did some research and noticed one thing about the other coffee shops that make them stand out. They are all heavily invested into digital platforms. We will be using Beyond Coffee as an example. They are located near the university similar to you, and they are also a small coffee business as well. They are utilizing an online ordering system to allow for more flexibility and efficiency with their customers. Students can either order from the counter at the front if they have the time, or use the online system to order if they are rushing. This solves a number of problems such as order accuracy, reducing queue times, allowing for easier order processes, and it is more cost efficient compared to the traditional way of ordering manually. They also have a point system whereby customers can collect points with purchases, and they will get special privileges and discounts. This promotes customer loyalty as they have incentivized consumers to spend on their products, and they will offer attractive rewards once a certain threshold is met. In Portfolio 2, you have mentioned that you are looking into implementing a QR code system to serve as an ordering platform. We fully support that implementation as it will bring a lot of benefits such as the ones mentioned above. We would like to recommend that you keep the user interface of the system simple and straightforward to avoid any confusion when ordering. We would also like to suggest that you design it with your signature colors in mind, namely dark blue, as it will subliminally form a bond with consumers and they will associate that color with your brand. These little factors can really make an impact on how consumers perceive your business. Moving on, we would like to suggest that you include a point system as well. This can be something simple such as a free dessert with every 10 coffee purchases, or buy one free one promotion once you collected enough points. Like Beyond Coffee, this will give consumers incentive to spend at your store and you will gain more traction as well. With that said, we do not merely want you to copy the initiatives done by Beyond Coffee. We would also like you to have your own brand identity as well. As mentioned earlier, one of your most prominent traits of your store is your friendliness and consumer interaction. We would like to emphasize that within your digital transformation. We would like to suggest that you include a customer service page on your system so that customers can easily reach out should they have any problems. We also understand that you are very active in social media. You can host interactive games and activities that can increase engagement with consumers and incentivize them to visit your store. For example, you can host a weekly dress-up theme and host a challenge where the best dress gets a free coffee. Or you can have the best picture contest where they can take pictures with your coffee or store and the best picture wins a free drink. The possibilities are endless. This can differentiate you from the other coffee shops as you already have a community, and this method will only foster the relationship more. Should you wish to maintain the physical aspect of your store, we would suggest providing free Wi-Fi so that the students can take a break in your store and do their assignments or just vibe with their friends. With the free Wi-Fi, students will be more inclined to spend the day there as they can do their work while enjoying your company. This can encourage them to come to the physical store instead of having to take away their drinks, because you have mentioned in the interview that you are partnering with Grab, Foodpanda, and so on for your delivery services. However, the delivery services of those applications are not reliable as they can sometimes spill the drinks and even deliver the items late, which ultimately leads to poor customer satisfaction. These applications also take up to 20% of your profits, so by encouraging the students to spend in the physical store, it not only alleviates the delivery problem, it also allows you to keep 100% of your revenues. This does not mean that you should omit using the food delivery apps though. It is just a way of using modern technology such as the free Wi-Fi to appeal to the current generation and hopefully lessen the burden and frustration of outsourcing deliveries to a third party. Overall, digital transformation can really make a difference in your business. It will not only make your jobs easier but increase your customer satisfaction as well. We hope that our suggestions can help you in improving your already successful business. We would like to thank you for all your contributions towards our assignment and for making students and everyday pedestrians happy with your coffee and your happy-go-lucky vibe. Now for the DIEP journal. We will first be looking into describing. Our group has collectively decided on Nguyen as our company. This is because it was the company from our previous portfolio and we have already worked with them before. Hence, it will be easier in terms of communication and data collection. Our idea for Nguyen's interview is to identify their weak points. In the interview, we found that they have difficulty dealing with delivery services and a lack of manpower. And with that, we can make reasonable suggestions in terms of digitalization in order to help them improve their business and their overall retail style. During the interview, we were able to watch them in action as well. Nguyen is a small shop and we noticed that the owners, Lin and Sham, knew almost all the customers that came in. It was a pleasant surprise and we found that their friendliness on top of their good products is why people return to the store so often. For Interpret, the most interesting aspect of this assignment is definitely the hands-on task that we need to complete. We were able to speak to the owners personally and watch them in action, which really opened our eyes to the world of food and beverage. We also were able to have meaningful conversations with the owners and they gave us tips and tricks on our business for the future. We were able to converse with them about our past efforts in business, particularly internships, and they were more than happy to provide insight for future career development as they have been through quite a lot within the business world. Next will be evaluate. Our opinions of Nguyen were already fairly high before the commencement of the portfolio, as we have worked with them for the previous portfolio, and we ourselves are consumers of their product. However, after the interview, we found that Lin and Sham are the only two people running the entire store. They are in charge of hiring, financing, and so on. Even so, they were able to keep Nguyen afloat and ensure that the business and the staff hired are competent and efficient. Being able to talk to successful business owners directly, we feel grateful for this portfolio for allowing us the chance to do so. The insights and lessons that we have learned from this portfolio is invaluable. For example, when faced with part-timers and employees that do not or have a hard time cooperating with their rules and regulations, it is best to understand their situation from their side first before taking any drastic actions, in order to avoid any unnecessary provocation or termination. Typically, employees like these will be terminated immediately, but by understanding them, it shows organizational support, which might in turn benefit the overall company in the long run. Lastly, we will talk about our plan. We feel that overall, we managed to cover most aspects of the digital transformation of Nguyen, and our suggestions were practical and feasible. However, we would like to know more about the legalities that goes into owning a franchise for them, so that we can offer better suggestions with the legal aspect in mind. We would also like to know how much leeway they were given by the founders for them to innovate and expand. With that in mind, we will be able to better assess the situation and analyze their status and position within the market. In the end, the lessons that we gain through research as well as the advice given by the owners are valuable. It will definitely aid us in the future as business students and prepare us for the ever-changing business world.